Hello, sports fans. It is Friday, June the 14th, the year 2013, and as usual, a lot to get to in the sports world, so let's get it going right now. Let's start with the NBA Finals from last night, where the Miami Heat beat the San Antonio Spurs down in Texas. The NBA Finals is now tied at 2. What a tremendous road win by Miami last night. I mean, Miami got blown out in Game 3, and they came back in a big way last night. How good was Dwayne Wade? Dwayne Wade was spectacular. 32 points. He led the way, had that big steal and dunk in the fourth quarter. Dwayne Wade was spectacular, and he's been struggling. He's had a knee problem throughout the whole playoffs. Wade was awesome last night. So was LeBron James. He had 33. Throw in 20 from Bosh. Throw in 14 from Allen. I mean, Miami shot 52% from the field. I didn't like the way San Antonio played at all. They had 18 turnovers. Fourth quarter belonged to Miami, and Miami pulls away in the end. Game 5 now on Sunday. I hate the 3-day break. San Antonio has to win Game 5 if they have any hope of winning this series. If San Antonio wins Game 5, they're up 3-2. Then they have 2 chances to win 1 game down in Miami. Now, if Miami wins Game 5 and they go up 3-2, they're going to win the series because there's no way Miami's going to lose both Games 6 and 7 on their home floor. No way in the world San Antonio wins 2 games down in Miami. San Antonio has to have Game 5. It also would add a lot of juice to this series if San Antonio does get Game 5. I mean, it would be very exciting to see the defending champs on the ropes, facing elimination. So that would be very exciting. As a neutral fan, I hope San Antonio gets Game 5. It would make the series much, much more exciting. If Miami wins Game 5, this series is over. You don't even have to watch Game 6 and 7. So Miami wins last night. Very impressive. Series tied 2-2. Game 5 on Sunday night. As far as the NHL, since the last time I talked to you, the Blackhawks have a 1-0 lead on the Boston Bruins. The Blackhawks win 4-3 in triple overtime the other night. Boston actually led this game 3-1 in the third period and let it slip away. This is a game Boston could lament the rest of the series. When you're up 3-1 in the third period of a Stanley Cup Finals game, you gotta put it away. Nice job by Chicago coming back in this game. So Chicago is up 1-0. Game 2 is not till tomorrow night. They have a 3-day break in the NHL here as well. I'm complaining about the basketball having all this time off. The NHL is doing the same thing. I mean, they have 3 days off till they play Game 2 tomorrow night. So Blackhawks lead 1-0. I'll tell you, it was funny in that game. In the second overtime, Chara hit the post for Boston. I thought for sure that puck was going in the net. Didn't go in. Blackhawks end up winning in triple overtime. It's funny how the puck bounces in the NHL. So Blackhawks up 1-0. Game 2 tomorrow in Chicago. Over to your Major League Baseball scores from last night. St. Louis beat the Mets. Wainwright outdueled Harvey. Cubs beat Cincinnati in 14 innings. Washington beat Colorado. C. Gonzalez hurt. We'll see how long he's out. Oakland beat the Yankees in 18 innings. Oakland swept the Yankees. How many of these long baseball games have we seen recently? 20 innings, 18 innings, 17 innings. A lot of these long baseball games going on. Baltimore had a nice win last night against Boston. Davis, the big RBI in the 13th inning. San Francisco blew out Pittsburgh. Kansas City beat Tampa Bay. They had an 8-run 6th inning. Kansas City is playing better since Brett took over as hitting coach. Toronto beat Texas 3-1, and Philadelphia finally got a win. They beat Minnesota. Of course, you got your U.S. Open in golf. That's just getting underway. We got 3 big rounds to go. As of right now, Phil Mickelson is leading. He played well yesterday. Tiger Woods is struggling. He's 6 behind. A lot of weather delays, a lot of rain. Long way to go for the golf. You got 3 big rounds of golf to go, so there's a long way to go for the golf. As far as the weekend, what to watch, you have the Spurs and Heat on Sunday. That's Game 5. You have Chicago, Boston, and your hockey Game 2 on Saturday. Here are your Major League Baseball series over the weekend. There's not many good ones. There's maybe one good one in the American League and one in the National League. Yankees, Angels. Angels are not playing well. Seattle, Oakland. Seattle's not any good. Arizona, San Diego. Philadelphia, Colorado, not great. White Sox, Houston, terrible. Detroit, Minnesota, not great. Toronto, Texas, not great. San Francisco, Atlanta, that's a good series. Kansas City, Tampa, it's okay. Kansas City's playing a little better. St. Louis, Miami. Miami's atrocious. Cubs, Mets. I mean, what's the crowd going to be there at Citi Field? Although Wheeler, the prospect for the Mets, will be making his debut in that series. Milwaukee, Cincinnati, not that good. Dodgers, Pittsburgh. I mean, that's not good considering how bad the Dodgers are playing. Washington, Cleveland. I mean, neither one of these teams playing great. Boston, Baltimore is part of the best series over the weekend. Baltimore got off to a good start in that series with the win last night. As far as movies, the new movie in the theater this weekend is the new Superman movie. I read a couple of reviews. I read about 3 reviews. They all gave it on a scale of 0 to 4 stars. I read 2.5 is what most people are giving it. That's not too bad. I was hoping it'd be a little more for a Superman movie. 2.5's not bad, so if you're looking to go see a movie this weekend, the new Superman is out. Also on DVD, you have that Wizard of Oz prequel. I don't know how good that's going to be. I mean, anytime you start monkeying around with the Wizard of Oz, I don't know how good you're going to get here. Nothing can top the original. I mean, it looks like this movie could have some decent special effects, so if you're looking for something to rent, on DVD, the Wizard of Oz prequel might be for you. 2 movies that I did watch last week. I watched the new Die Hard that on DVD, Die Hard 5. Absolutely atrocious. At a 0 to 4 stars, I would give it 1 star. I was very disappointed. I loved the first Die Hard. I thought the second one was okay. I liked the third one, hated the fourth one, and you know what? I hated the fifth one. Bruce Willis has lost it. He hasn't been in any good movies in, it seems like a decade. They have ruined this series. I mean, they have just destroyed this series. How do you not make a good Die Hard? Is it that difficult to do? I mean, just terrible dialogue. The plot was awful. The acting was even worse. Bruce Willis is off his game. He should just retire. And I like Bruce Willis. I loved him in the first Die Hard. He's lost it. I don't like Bruce Willis in any of his movies now. So Die Hard, I would give 1 star out of 4. I also saw a movie called Side Effects. That's with Rooney Mara, who was the star of the Dragon Tattoo. Also, Catherine Zeta-Jones was in it, and Jude Law was in it. I'll tell you, it started out with some potential, and it quickly fell apart. I would give it 1.5 stars. I would give it 1.5 stars out of 4. They had something to work with. It started off decently, but it never took off, and it slowly declined, and it just got worse and worse as the movie went on. I don't know what Catherine Zeta-Jones was doing in this movie. I didn't like her part at all. I mean, Jude Law is usually good in everything. I mean, I would give it 1.5 out of 4. Had some potential, but quickly fell apart. So, Die Hard 5, I would give 1 star. Side Effects, 1.5 star. I didn't like either one of those movies, so I cannot recommend either one of those movies. But hey, it's just my opinion. You might want to check them out. You may have a different opinion. Okay. You guys are all caught up. You know what to watch over the weekend. You got your NBA Finals on Sunday. You got your NHL Finals on Tuesday. You got your Major League Baseball, even though there's not many great series. And you got your U.S. Open in golf, so enjoy it all. Also, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there on Sunday, including mine. Enjoy your day. You guys stay safe. Thanks for the support. Enjoy the games over the weekend. I will talk to you guys Monday. We'll recap everything that went on over the weekend. Take care. Talk to you soon. Talk to you Monday. Take care.